Genesis 18. A son is promised to Abraham. The Lord appeared to Abraham at the sacred trees of Mamre. As Abraham was sitting at the entrance of his tent during the hottest part of the day, he looked up and saw 3 men standing there. As soon as he saw them, he ran out to meet them. Bowing down with his face touching the ground, he said, "Sirs, please do not pass by my home without stopping. I am here to serve you. Let me bring some water for you to wash your feet. You can rest here beneath this tree. So I will also bring a bit of food, so it will give you strength to continue your journey. You have honored me by coming to my home, so let me serve you." They replied, "Thank you, accept." Abraham hurried into the tent and said to Sarah, "Quick, take a sack of your best flour, and bake some bread." Then he ran to the herd and picked out a calf that was tender and fat, and gave it to a servant, who hurried to get it ready. He took some cream, some milk, and the meat, and set the food before the men. There, under the tree, he served them himself, and they ate. Then they asked him, "Where is your wife, Sarah?" "She is there in the tent," he answered. One of them said, "9 months from now, I will come back, and your wife, Sarah, will have a son." Sarah was behind him at the door of the tent, listening. Abraham and Sarah were very old. So Sarah laughed to herself and said, "Now that I am old and worn out, can I still enjoy sex? And besides, my husband is old too." Then the Lord asked Abraham, "Why does Sarah laugh and say, 'Can I really have a child when I am so old? Is anything too hard for the Lord?' As I said, 9 months from now I will return, and Sarah will have a son." Because Sarah was afraid, she denied it. "I didn't laugh," she said. "Yes, you did," he replied. "You laughed." Abraham pleads for Sodom. Then the men left and went to a place where they could look down at Sodom. And Abraham went with them to send them on their way. And the Lord said to himself, "I will not hide from Abraham what I am going to do. His descendants will become a great and mighty nation. I have chosen him in order that he may command his descendants to obey me and to do what is right and just." Then the Lord said, "There are terrible accusations against Sodom and Gomorrah. I must go down to find out if they are true." Then the 2 men left and went on toward Sodom, but the Lord remained with Abraham. Abraham approached the Lord and asked, "Are you really going to destroy the innocent with the guilty? There are 50 innocent people in the city. Will you destroy the whole city? Surely you won't kill the innocent with the guilty. The judge of all the earth has to act justly." The Lord answered, "If I find 50 innocent people in Sodom, I will spare the whole city for their sake." Abraham spoke again, "Please forgive my boldness. Perhaps there will be only 45. Will you destroy the city for 5 to few?" The Lord answered, "I will not destroy the city if I find 45. Abraham spoke again, "Perhaps there will be only 40. He replied, "I will not destroy it if there are 40. Abraham said, "What if there are only 30? He said, "I will not do it if I find 30. Abraham said, "Suppose that only 20 are found?" He said, "I will not destroy the city if I find 20. Abraham said, "Please don't be angry, Lord. What if only 10 are found?" He said, "I will not destroy it if there are 10. After he finished speaking, the Lord went away, and Abraham returned home. Faith does not depend on what we see, but on trusting what God has promised. Even when things seem impossible, nothing is too hard for God. Keep believing, keep growing in faith. See you in the next Holy Divine Words.